Okay. Okay. Three, two, one. Okay.
Hello everybody. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a shout out to the lovely music we've been listening to during pre-stream here. This is Dreamer by Declan DP. You can find their information in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Thank you to Declan and everybody like them who makes either free-to-use or low-cost assets for us streamers so we can have better streams. Thank you very much. But yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I am Deuscain, your variety type streamer for the day, and today we are going to be returning to Lies of P, the Pinocchio-style Dark Souls-esque game in which we are Pinocchio, we are Puppet Boy, and we are murdering our way through a city of monsters. And case in point, we are near the end of the game. We have just beaten Laxasia, the complete, at the end of the midpoint of the Alchemist Tower. Took us a couple tries on Wednesday, but we got through it. So now we've just got the second. Gonna get a big nose. Yeah, it's been a while since I checked my nose. So we should be able to get through the latter half of the tower today. So we're probably gonna get to the end of the game. I might run a little bit long if needed, but I think there's a good chance we're going to finish the game today. So, I hope you all enjoy joining me on this trip. It's been fun. I've greatly enjoyed sassing a few people about things in this game. But let me go switch us over to the gaming overlay and we'll get started. Alright, now let me go in here and load the right save file because I was in New Game Plus 2 yesterday. Playing around a bit there. Here I am. First things first, turn on my butt. And then refill my fable. Alright, so I am topped off. Do I have any quartz? I do have a legion. Let me see here. I got puppet string. I wasn't enjoying the damage I was getting out of Flamberg, so I dropped that down. And then I've got Aegis. And Falcon Eyes is close to being max, but it isn't yet. I'm able to max that this time, though. It's very possible. And what do I have for crafting materials? Ooh, I've got a full... I only have one. So that's probably not going to be good enough to max anything out. Yeah, I could get this to +4, or I could get this... Well, I can't get this to +5. And then I was probably saving stuff for the final couple options in the game.
Welcome, Dad.
And then I can't buy any more from here. So yeah. Okay.
Welcome, Dad.
Got 90 of those. I think I have enough thermite left for what I need to do in that capacity. Where's my thermite? Yeah, I got 5 thermite on hand and 8 in storage. Yeah, it should be fine. Gonna need that for something in a little bit. Oh, gold coin tree is full. Or close to. There's the 7. And where is that stored? Protection wish stone. I've got 6 in the bag. Let me get... I probably have enough, because I only have one boss left that lets you use wish stones against it, so I'm probably good. Okay. Now we are ready. Let's head back out there. Alright, this guy on Rosa Isabella Street has something to say to us. Well, I'm out of money at the moment, so we will skip that. I didn't put Aegis back on. Do I want to put Aegis on? Let me check. Can I put Aegis on without going over my weight limit? Yes, I can. Alright. We're rocking Aegis now. Well, time to go deal with some stuff. I'm sure there's nothing terrifying behind this door at all. Oh, I was wrong. Hi, Sophia. I'm here to save you.
Save me.
Oh, God.
It hurts so much. I want to be free.
Yeah, so they like... She's liquefying and dripping out of that thing.
What do we do? I don't know. I can't make this choice. I think she wants to live, but what will you do? You have to decide. You, not me. Keep her alive, perhaps against her wishes, or give her peace. It's your call.
Let's give her peace.
Thank you
I've never not made that choice for her.
for so long.
She really deserves some peace after all this.
Torment. So much pain. Take my ergo. I will be with you to the very end.
And this is a point where if you have enough of your lying scale filled up, your hair will turn white, but I don't believe I do in this run. I wasn't going for it. Oh? Oh, I do! White hair. You feel warmth. Shadow flower? Half moonstone? And she's finally free. Yeah, of all the people in this game that I wanted to have a happy ending, she's definitely one of them, and
I trust you.
I think she gets the happiest ending she could have wanted or wished for. There we go. Say, where is he? Yeah, this punk. Down you go. Oh, he's still up. Not anymore. Who put Sophia there like that and why? That was probably Simon. That might also have been her father. She explains when you get to Alchemist Island that her father used to be the former head of the Alchemists. And everything changed once Simon took over and he started really using Ergo and its properties to try and ascend humanity into a new form of life. And I think she was one of his experiments. She actually has more power than a lot of other people because this is the part that's interesting. Her power is canonically what rolls back time when we die. So it's her choice to support us that gives us the ability to actually play the game and effectively have infinite tries. And that's why she gave us her ergo at the end, because she wants us to have her power so that we can keep going and keep saving the world, but she's had enough. Yeah, she's a very tragic character, but she's very, very kind. I often find, both in real life and in media, that people who've endured a great deal of suffering tend to either become monsters themselves, which I think is kind of what happened to Simon when we find out a little bit more about what happened to him and why he was the way that he is. Oh, that sucks. But they either turn into monsters like Simon, or they become saints like Sophia. But yeah, I think this is one of my favorite sections of the game in terms of atmosphere, because you have that moment with Sophia, that just terrible, heartbreaking moment. Yep, the Sophia in the hotel is 100% a projection. She was never there to begin with. Oh. And that's why you use puppet string! So you can gap close on those fucking things and kill them. But yeah, Sophia's power over Ergo allows her to project herself. It allows her to re-roll time. It allows her... Because we found out partway through that you can use Ergo waves to communicate with people. So she's basically sitting there in the hub in Alchemist Tower and using that to communicate with us. It was her power that Arlecchino was using to call us too. Because when we talk with him, he's talking about like the princess in the tower, and she has so much power that she wouldn't miss a little bit of it. So he borrowed it to call people and fuck with them. Basically piggybacking off of her ability to use Ergo to communicate to, well, use Ergo to communicate. Alright, there he is. You can't hit me from up there, buddy. Got him! Oh, that was such a good hit. Oh, my puppet string is so low right now. I don't know if I spec'd into auto recover. Can I actually view my P organ from here? I don't think so, because it's just bag and equipment. I'm gonna use a Legion magazine. Yeah, it's going back up a little bit. See, I'm gonna use a Legion magazine to make sure I at least have a puppet string combo in. Because otherwise, I'm going to do that RPG thing where you just keep tons of things in your inventory and never use them. And there's no reason to do that in this game. Oh, this section. Hey, another full moon stone of the Covenant. Excellent. So that should bring me up to 3 total, which means I can take the final boss's weapon and max it out. Or the, Oop. Don't want him to start training his eyes on me. Or I could do the Katana Sword to max. I could do the Oberosai to max. So, I've got options now for leveling up another weapon to max. And usable items. No, I'm not replacing my grindstone. But I am going to add some thermite. Because going through this area without thermite really sucks. Because otherwise, those guys will run at you and just shoot you. And it sucks. And then you fall. Then you die. I missed. And I'm just throwing 2 at him to make him go away. And there's only 2 of them here. And that's all the thermite I need. Taking it off my bar. To keep myself from getting into trouble. Because there was a time I forgot to take it off my bar, and I cycled to what I thought was going to be heal, and it was thermite. And that doesn't end well when you go to heal and instead chuck a flaming bomb at your opponent. That doesn't end well at all. I wonder what that's there for, because it looks like you can do something with it. And I don't want to puppet strings that one. He's in a bad spot for puppet stringing. And is it... I think it's this one. Go open that shortcut. But yeah, I might actually get the good ending now too, because my hair is all silvery. So that is one of the silliest shortcuts, but it does make sense. Because we're not really going to need it. But there is an optional boss coming up that you don't have to fight, but whether or not you fight them is determined by something that's available earlier. We're going to be running into the Red Fox. And if you fought the Black Cat and killed him, you have to fight the Red Fox. It is non-negotiable. She will kill you for that, or try to at least. But if you don't, she will basically let you buy your way past her. Which is what I'm going to do.
Ciao, Bello. I had a feeling you were no ordinary kid, but I never expected to meet you here. It's a trivial matter. Everything is trivial in this part of the business. Reward or no reward.
She sounds so tired in this moment.
Kidnapping someone, or for blocking your path here. But if some audacious behavior helps my brother see again, that's a different story.
And that's all she cares about. Saving her brother.
Not you, at any rate. For one, it's a damned hassle. And why should I go out of my way to satisfy an employer who didn't pay me enough?
Yep.
It's not too late. We don't have to fight. Just show me some kindness, and I might change my mind.
Give gold coin fruit.
Thank you. This much? It might even cure him entirely. It's not fair, the way I've been harassing you. You're the only one who's ever been kind to us. I swear on my life as a stalker that your father is safe. My employer promised not to harm him. Go on then. Go to him. Geppetto's waiting.
Yep. And that's the fox, whose face we never see.
I never even introduced myself. I'm Claudia. If only we had been friends from the start. But I suppose it wasn't possible. We were both protecting something, and those things weren't compatible. We didn't fit together. Hurry. Please. Go to your family.
But that's how you get past the red fox without fighting her. But yeah, if you had fought and killed the black cat by refusing to give him gold coin fruit, then you have to fight her. You don't get a choice. Hello, Papa.
It saddens me to see my precious son in a place like this. I wanted you to grow up as a good boy in a peaceful world.
It's a land of monsters.
I think all I've taught you is blood and violence. This will be the last time I ask. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Simon has gone completely mad. He's trying to become a god by using a tremendous amount of ergo. I don't know what kind of world he wants to build. Perhaps there's no stopping him. I trust you, my son, and I'm ready for any outcome. But I don't know what you think of me.
Geppetto is acting the martyr in this moment, but he really isn't.
For my sake, was I a trustworthy father to you?
Sure you were, Papa.
I see. I have the courage to carry on because of you. Put an end to it all. And come back to your father's side. Remember the happy family we once were. We can become that again.
I'm not even over there, Papa. You're not even looking at me. But yeah, you gotta talk to him. I'm slightly annoyed because I used that Legion caliber and I didn't have to because I'm maxed out by now. Because I'm slowly auto-regenerating. But I thought I had more stuff to fight. I suppose it gives me a small bit of comfort to know that there are options available. And there's nothing in the hotel. I could go to the guy on the bridge now. I'll save that for a little bit later, though. Assassin's Amulet. Now this is the meanest, one of the meanest fights in the game. So you have that enemy. You have this enemy in close quarters. Yeah, sit down. That is such a hard fight because any weapon that swings to the side is just going to struggle bus against her. And now you need to be careful because another one's coming right away. And there's a second hiding over there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sit. Yeah, that guy's a tricky one there. Leaping Amulet. I think that reduces fall damage. There's that guy. Just gonna yank you closer. Acid canister, that's not useful to me. And to sit down. We're almost to the top. Unfortunately, this area is still not safe, and I gotta check all of my routes to make sure I'm not jumping into any bullshit, because it's very easy to do that. Also, there's an item over there. Come on. Oh. Just make sure you remember to drop the stairs before you do that. But here we are back at the Stargazer, so that whole section's in a loop. But now we can top off and head back over here. Now I don't think there are any enemies between this spot and the next mini boss. I
Did you feel that?
could be wrong.
Someone walked across my grave. I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated with it. Like what you'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
And all the ergo is made from people. Crystallized energy from the dead. Oh, I blocked it. Oh, I hate that. Oh, down he goes. Oh, screw you. Fine, I'm killing you anyways. Got me a quartz. And one of the meanest tricks the game plays here is you get that guy done. The whole area's been really quiet. So you're like, well, clearly we're done here. But no, there's like 1 or 2 enemies left that'll surprise you here. And this game is mean enough to yeet you off the side of the building. Legion Caliber. Is that 3? Do I have 3? I have 2. Darn, I might be 1 short of what I need. Dim Ergo Crystal. I'm gonna heal. Don't feel like dying here. Balance crank. Vivid ergo crystal. So said Pistrus III, I, Adriana, recorded for the brothers and sisters. Praise Pistrus, the one who will swallow even God. Listen, my brothers and sisters, I, Pistrus, will tell you about true eternal life. An angel's gift was something humans dare not enjoy. Many humans died with hope in their hearts, and the ones who lived harbored rage instead of death. Eventually, humans destroyed and burned their hope on their own. This is how the angel became the god torn to death. But today, there are definitely those who survived with the blessing. They, the immortal ones, still walk around and wish for the resurrection of God. I clearly told the truth I witnessed. Now you shall all follow this path. That's not the right thing. Is it collectibles? Did I not get so said Pistrus number 1? I didn't. So I got that one. I, Adriana, recorded for the brothers and sisters. Praise Pistrus, the one who will swallow even God. Listen, my brothers and sisters, I, Pistrus, shall tell you about ancient secrets. A star that was curious about humans pretended to be human and then became one. The humans saw its splendor and called it an angel. Although its form was the same, its substance was different. The undying substance, the breath of metal that lives forever. It is that reason humans wished for an angel. The angel gladly shared immortality with humans, but that blessing wasn't for everyone. And here we are, towards the end. So, those last couple ones were all about lore building here at the end of the game for, like, some of what's about to happen, because there's an item that you can see mentioned earlier called the Arm of God. This is what it's referencing. Pistrus and that angel that came down and everything related to that, and why the alchemists even knew to start reaching for immortality, because they know it's possible, because there are immortals. Simon Manas's confession. A father is like God to his son. Even I, Simon, was no different in my youth. But the one who created me was no normal human, and my abilities were extraordinary. You're a failure too. The ability to read minds. Being abandoned in front of God meant the world's destruction. From then on, my life existed to make a world without lies. A world where no one betrays you and there's only truth, even if it's forced. Now the finale is here. Once the door is open, it can't be closed. For humankind, I, Simon, gave up being human and decided to walk the path of immortality and the truth. My body will be broken and reformed as the God that was torn apart. I leave this record in my last moments as a human. Simon Pistrus Manas. So Simon is descended from the person who met God and was sharing those stories. So yeah. Lore and background. But now, we are going to take a walk for a minute while I message somebody that wanted to know when I was at the final boss. But yeah, I got through this section a lot faster than I thought I would, but also these next two bosses are no joke. So... Oh, I missed a disruption cartridge somewhere. What if I buy it somewhere? I replaced that Legion magazine I used earlier. There we go. Still gotta double tap them even after a puppet string, which is unfortunate.
Hey, over
Yeah,
here.
over there.
Nice to see you again. I thought if I got a second chance, I'd go to where my heart's content. I never expected to get out alive. Oh, it's overwhelming, even now. Want to take a look at what I have? I grabbed a couple of things before taking off. It's a new life, a new attitude, and simple pleasures like ordinary conversation. Nice loot, yeah? If you need anything, just say the word.
He has the disruption cartridge, that's why. And the White Lady's hunting apparel. And a carcass crystal axe blade that does acid damage.
I used to be a fan of the actress Patricia. Not the red actress Adelina, but her sister. Patricia had an angelic voice like her sister. If she'd become famous, they would have called her the White Goddess. But her career was cut short. She took poison and ruined her throat. I've only read others' memories, so I don't know the details. But the memories people had of her songs. You should have heard her voice in her prime. Something transcendent like that. Makes you feel alive. I survived, so I'm seeking out experiences like that. So, any more questions? Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did. It's the heart of Krat. The theatre, the Ferris wheel, there's so much to see. Although, most of it has burned down now, I suppose. The most fascinating thing, I couldn't believe it. The writing on the back of a made puppet. I read memories, but still, any way you look at it, it's the made puppet's words. Probably designed like that. What kind of puppet would write that stuff? Still, it was weird. You should see it for yourself.
And the fact that that little ergo chunk is there means I probably didn't... I probably didn't go in here. Right? No, I did, because the safe is open. So where's the puppet? Oh, here she is. So this is the woman in the black dress, which was that one guy's wife. I love you, Julian. So we had told him that his wife had died, and she'd left him a message saying that she loved him, and it counted it as a lie. And then here at the end, we find out, no, that was actually the truth. Hi, Kay. Happy Sunday. I'm doing well. right near the end of the game here. Should be able to get to the end couple bosses pretty soon. How much is it for a level? Oh, I'm actually super close. That's 5. Or I'm sorry, that's 10, 13, not enough for 2 levels. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well today. I'm not really hurting on... Yeah, let's just take damage. No reason not to. But how about yourself, Kay? How are you doing? Alright, my one friend is watching now. So we're going to do one last round of upgrades and stuff near the end, and then we'll go face the final bosses. Do I have enough Legion calibers for upgrades? I feel like I'm 1 short, probably. Yep, I have 1 Legion caliber short. Though I did get this thing, and I should equip it. And there goes my being overcapped for... And I didn't need to do that because I'm already maxed. And then what do I have here? Carcass damage is fine. Restores HP isn't going to help much. Assassin's Amulet, Puppet, Human... Resistance to shock is actually really solid. Reduces damage from falling, physical damage reduction rate, motivity and technique. That would be better damage. Go in here and take the Aegis off. I don't want to be heavy. Ah, you're gonna play Lethal Company with some friends soon? Okay, nice. I've been hearing good things about that game, though I haven't checked it out myself yet. But let's see. So that was the gold coin fruit, and then I just gotta go do my quartz upgrades. You have chills. Oh, you're not feeling well? Here's my enormous schnoz. Oh, you're scared. Yeah. I've seen people get some slightly scary scenes in Lethal Company, but it seems like it's also a fun game too. Oh no, I'm like 1 quartz short of what I would want. Special grindstone uses. Stagger attack from behind. Yeah, I'll take that. And perfect guard, regain, recovery. Or special resistance. Lower charge attack stamina consumption. Fatal attack, Fable Charger isn't bad. Special resistance is probably going to be really helpful against this boss, because I don't feel like getting killed by disruption. I know he can use it. Alright. I prepared as well as I can. Off we go. Arch Abbey, Cradle of the Gods. This chapter has so many warp points. And some of them make no sense. Like, I know, like, design-wise, anytime you kill a boss, it gives you a warp point where the arena was. But Laxalti is an almost silly one because like there's a warp point in the room right outside of her, and then there's one right inside her room, and it's just like that makes no sense. It's so silly. But here's Simon. The last required boss of the game, sort of. Hey, Simon, you've seen better days.
Behold, this is Ergo. Is it not magnificent? Distilled immortality and a key that opens a world with no lies. A key that unlocks true evolution.
You turned yourself into a monster, Simon. That's not evolution.
Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Marnus, who will transgress even God. Bow down to your God, who will be born now. Show me everything you have, Papa Dr. Bento.
Alright, he has an insane range. Ow. Got him down. Phase 1. Him and those creepy legs on his back. Well, we're about to find out what that's about.
This is evolution.
No, it's not. You're trying to imitate a god that your ancestors saw who knows how long ago.
As I discard this fragile body. Witness me as I grasp the power of a true God.
And this is very similar to the Archbishop fight, where he's got some monstrous thing growing inside of him. But I had a very good Phase 1, and we'll find out if Phase 2 is in any way going to go well. Because Phase 2 tends to fuck me up a little bit more. And here's our cosmic horror. Let there be light. And then there was. Ow. Live, my minion. I'm gonna need your help. Oh, come the fuck on! Uh-oh. Oh no, he's hit my minion. Whoop. I did not get that timing right. Well, I'm perfect blocking everything, so eat it, Simon. And I am not going to stand there and find out what perfect blocking that does. Alright, my perfect window's gone. Ow. Oh, I don't like that. Come on. No. Ow. Come on. Let me get this stagger, please. Oh, that's good. Except for the whole part where God's coming to punch through the world right where I'm standing. Ow. Ow. I'm not sure if those disappear. They might be firing more crap at me. You little bitch! Oh no. Run, 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 run. Got him! I'd say first try, except I've definitely beaten him 3 other times. I think. 3 other times, 2 other times. I've beaten him before, but I definitely got him on the first attempt on this account. Or this character. So yeah, big, brutal, and uses disruption in the fight. So, he can insta-kill you. Keeps turning back time to save. That's why every time we die, time turns back. She thinks you're wrong, man. I gave her peace.
I suppose that tried to use this power to hold her, even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone, but be warned. Watch out for Geppetto.
Watch out for Geppetto. Fallen one's ergo and the arm of God. But yeah, that was Simon's motivation. He loved Sophia. He had the power to read minds, but that was a curse to him. And he loved Sophia because she was probably the only person who was good and didn't hurt him. But the arm of God obtained after defeating Simon Manas. It is a mysterious relic that alchemists treated as a sacred object. The alchemists believed that there once was a god who was ripped to shreds, trying to give immortal life to the humans he so loved, and they wanted to revive him. However, the god who was deep in sleep never answered their prayers. So yeah. I think there's a save point down here. But yeah, that is the last required boss of the game. There is a scene coming up, and we might or might not have to fight somebody, depending on what I pick. I'm going to pick the fight option.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but it sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure don't know.
Good question, Jiminy.
You know one thing. You're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I would love to get a better explanation for Jiminy, because we really don't get one in the game for, like, who he is and why he's there. We know he belonged to the famous stalker that Carlo tried to, like, apprentice under, but we don't know quite what was going on with that.
That's...
Hey, Papa. I saved the world. Please tell me you're happy. Alright. Use one of these. And that's enough for a level. It is actually not enough for a level. I need 200 more. Yeah, let's take damage. So yeah, this is going to be my build going into the final battle. 30 vitality, 15 vigor, 27 capacity, 8 motivity, 42 technique, and 6 advance. And I don't need this one anymore. Improve critical attack damage. Yeah, let's do that. Hi, Papa.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need.
My Papa, what a strange tone you've got now.
For so long. The moment you'd come back to life.
I'm already alive, Papa.
You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo and the arm of God.
Maybe don't fuck with the arm, Papa.
Final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart.
No, Papa.
If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over.
You keep lying to me, Papa. No.
You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart.
You're kind of deranged, Papa. And I ain't giving you the heart.
I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart.
Papa, giving you my heart would kill me.
I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories.
No, we got them both. We don't like you very much.
Always looks after his children.
You didn't look after Carlo, Papa.
Naughty ones that must be punished, like you.
You're being a dick, Papa.
My own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life.
Papa, stop being weird. See, P gets it. He knows something not right.
Disappointed in you.
Be disappointed, you creepy fuck.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself.
What mighty ergo strings you have, Papa? What the fuck?
My son.
Papa, did you turn my dead body into a homunculus? Papa, you turned my dead body into a homunculus.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Ow.
I know you have gone astray.
This is just a fight where you need to be careful and take things slow.
Your freedom is not for you, but Carlo.
Alright, we're gonna drop this bastard. That's a good burn on phase 1. Okay, there we go. Phase 1 on Nameless Puppet. That's the easy part. And now it's angry.
How dare you?
Reacquire target.
Just a puppet. Nothing more.
Nope. Hit my wall and bounce, you bitch! Oh god, he got a stab on me. That sucks. Don't die. I can't believe that worked. Come on, go down. Oh, God, yes. Oh, that's such a good fatal attack. No, 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 no. Just sharpen, just sharpen, just sharpen. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, nameless. Ow, ow. Alright, that's my last heal. Damn it. He's so close. Come on. Yeah! Fuck you! Got him! Used all my heals and got one back at the last second that I didn't need. But I managed to get through. Nameless Puppet does not fuck around. I actually struggled with him on my first clear, because the weapon I was using through most of the playthrough, I think it's the Sword of Arc, really struggled against him, so I ended up switching to the 7-blade sword you get from the first boss, because that has like a counterattack ability, and that does massive damage to this thing. But I'm happy I was able to get it this time. Used an entirely different strategy and still cleared it. Sacrificing yourself at the last minute doesn't make you a good father, Papa. I should get the good ending. Because my hair's gray. Yep, it's the good one.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, be a better father in your next life. But yeah, the 3 endings are, there's obviously one where you give him your heart and bad things happen because you wouldn't give him your heart. There's this one you saw here, which is considered the best ending, for reasons you're going to see in a minute. And then there's one where you fight the Nameless Puppet, but you don't have enough humanity to get your hair to turn gray. And what happens then is when you hold him up to cradle him, he looks at you, and because you're not crying, he basically curses you and says, like, you're just a stupid puppet. I want my son back, and, like, that's how he dies, essentially. But here's a puppet that looks like Sophia. And the ergo that is essentially her crystallized life and soul. So yeah, I don't think you resurrect her in anything other than the best ending. So yeah, there's a few more scenes here, and then I want to get us to the end so I can show you what the end boss's weapon is like, because that Nameless Puppet's scissor swords are what you get as your one of the rewards for beating him. But fantastic game. That is the third time I've cleared it, and it's really good, and it gets harder on New Game Plus and New Game Plus 2. Thank you. Yeah, it is a fantastic game. I recommend it to anybody that likes Soulsborns and those style of games, because they have a good, like, blocking mechanic. You can get a parry mechanic in this if you want it. That's through the Aegis arm. So if you want to play with that particular fighting style, you can. I just like Puppet String more. But, yeah, it's a really good game. I hope it does well at, like, the game rewards. Which I think are this Friday? So, yeah. Let's skip through this.
I have a final report on the Krat experiment.
Now, this is the guy that was selling us upgrades for gold coin fruit.
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it.
We'll have to get his arm back anyway. That line,
Report at the next meeting.
there's a whole world that opens from that one line.
And when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
And there's the hint for Dorothy, which people are speculating is going to be DLC. But, so here's a thing worth paying attention to. Warning, if you start the next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. Do you wish to continue? Items that will not be inherited. Collectibles except records. Supply boxes. Vanini collections. So, you get to keep your records, but lose all the collectibles. And then you don't get the shop upgrades. Because of course you don't. But it also means, if you want to see the final boss's items and upgrades, you need to cancel out of this and go back to the hotel and talk to either Alidoro or the guy filling in for Alidoro if you kill him. And I have 16,000 ergo from that fight. Oh, sweet. Ah, this is what I had to do at the end. Because I didn't do all the piano things. And that's the time it's glowing. Oh, this is really pretty. Oh wow, this really is pretty. I think this was an achievement I was missing. Achievement unlocked, Pianist of Krat. Play the perfect tune at the piano in the Hotel of Krat.
Oh, did I scare you? It's me, Hugo. This whole thing has inspired me. I'm going to try to be the Alidoro of a new generation. I will also keep looking for the relic's true owner. check in with me anytime.
Which relic?
A great weapon calls for a great... Sorry, no, pronouncements aren't my thing. As always, prove that you're worthy.
But yeah, you get the option to get Nameless Puppets. You trade your Nameless Puppets Ergo for the Proof of Humanity, which is rank B for motivity and technique, and has pretty good stats overall, plus a good crit rate, and solid guarding. And you get Link Slash, slash an enemy in front of you, and uses extra Fable to slash up to 3 more times. Or Grind, which increases critical hit chance temporarily. Or, and this is the one I chose my first run through, Piercing Hatred Amulet. But it's immunity to all attribute status ailments. No more burn, no more shock, no more decay, no more corruption. You can turn all of that off. So. But. Giant Scissor Blade used by a nameless puppet. It's a double-edged sword that can end one's freedom or grant it by cutting the strings of manipulation. Puppets are tied to string. Humans have cut their own strings. The boy made a choice and became human. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories are useful for movement, can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out one's special powers. It is unknown whether the nameless puppet had an ego. That is because multiple cores holding concentrated ergo were used to boost its firepower. If this puppet could feel one emotion, it would be hatred. Yep. But we are going to take Proof of Humanity. Because it is a really fucking good weapon, and I took entirely too long to realize that. But yeah, I'll show it to you folks. And honestly, we're starting a little bit, not starting, but we finished very quickly.
It's all because of you. I just want safety for... That's why I should make...
Okay. Proof of Humanity. I might not have enough Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. Because of course I won't. Of course, that's the one thing I'm missing. How many do I have? I have 4. I need 2. And I think 2 more. There went most of my ergo.
I just want to say that's why I should...
Proof of Humanity. Proof of Humanity. Proof of Humanity. Proof of Humanity. And we'll alter the handle on it to boost its technique rating for an extra 20 points. I still think the Scythe is better, damage-wise, but... Alright. Let's show you what the deadliest boss's weapon does. So there's a bonus crit, and 1, 2, 3. So that's what it does. Use that crazy technique from the boss. And all of the guarding one does is it just boosts your crit rate. An absolutely brutal weapon. Speaking of brutal weapons, I might be able to pick up one more. Something I didn't realize was here the first time either. Da 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 da. Go up here. Can't use that yet, so I haven't lied enough. This is available. But once you lie enough, you can pick this up, and it's a bow staff. All right, Sophia's message. The Blue Butterfly's letter. Thank you for giving me a new life. The fact that an ergo puppet can have a second life and become another kind of human requires more time for people to find out about. Until then, I won't return to the hotel, but plan to stay at this place. The Krat disaster has stopped. There is still the aftermath of the petrification disease and the puppets. Please heal the wounds for the people. You're the reason we have our freedom. Thank you so much. I'm grateful you freed me from my puppet strings. But yeah, broadly speaking, that's the game.
You have been such a great help.
And do you have anything else you can sell me? I am almost out of stuff. That's fine. Oh, follow one's ergo. I didn't trade that in yet. That's Simon's ergo. The boy was among those who were made to live an immortal life. However, he was deemed a failure and abandoned, and then he set out on a journey to become a god to prove himself.
You have been such a...
This great disaster, the Krat crisis, has left no one unaffected. But it's over now. Thanks to you.
Yep.
We are all in pain. We're all hurting. But now it's time to begin healing. I will do everything I can to help. Together, compagno, I think we really can make Krat, if not the entire world, a better place. You're always welcome here.
All right. Is there anything else I want to buy? Alchemy boosters I don't care much about. I've got way more half moonstones and hidden moonstones than I need. Buy those, because clearly I can run out of them. And we're going to go back to not Alidoro. Trade something in over here.
A great weapon.
So Fallen One's ergo is the Nobilis Oblige. That is a definitely emotivity weapon that has a move that consumes money in order to damage enemies. No thank you. Then Withstand. And it has Awakened God's Amulet, which increases Fable Art damage inflicted on a staggered enemy, which is something I didn't really ever do, so I don't know if I care. But that is the only thing left to spend money on. Or points, I should say. Let's go to this one for puppet damage. And yeah, since we finished a little bit early, there's the restart. Let me just take a quick bio break, and then we'll be back, and we'll play through the beginning of the game so I can show you what the difference is between different game modes. Because there's some cool stuff to check out there. But I will be just back in a few minutes. Okay, I am back. Let's get swap back in and restart the game on New Game Plus. Since we're starting up New Game Plus, I am going to skip through a lot of the conversation and dialogue, though. Just as a heads up. That is still heavy as hell. So we're going to remove that one. And yeah, looks like you can only really max out one of them a run. No, I did two, because I did Aegis. So you can almost do three of them, because I did Falcon Eyes. I did Puppet String and Aegis, and I almost did all of Falcon Eye. I'm like one Legion caliber short. But cool. Alrighty, right. Reset me. Because I don't care much about that last weapon. Which, entertainingly enough, you could even say that New Game Plus is something that canonically can happen with the powers at play, because you can just roll back time to try and save Geppetto and stop what's happening. You can't, but I can see you trying to do that, especially if you chose the heart ending and you gave him your heart, and then just like, oh no, this is a terrible ending. Let me use Sophia's power to roll back time and undo this. And if I already got my Legion arm equipped. Do you want to reset the P organ? Yes. It gives you the option to reset stuff later on anyways. Oh. And you can't roll through that yet.
Ah, there you are.
Is that Nameless Puppet?
I've been looking all over for you.
No. So I reset my P organ and got all the quartz back, so now I can spec into the new skills that you get access to. Hi, Jiminy.
I see they got Jim. My name is Jiminy. Please escort him to the hotel.
Turn on my butt.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Puppet Show Festival. Drums of Vanini something. Alright. Switch Legion Arm, modify Legion Arm, or activate P organ. So now instead of stopping over here, we get an extra phase 6. So let's go here to Link Dodge. Get Fable Art Attack, and what else do I want? Charge Legion when eliminating an enemy. Let's get increase ergo upon killing enemies. And faster sharpening is very nice. Additional amulet slot. Perfect guard destruction damage up. Enhanced pulse cell recovery for better heals. That's the number of pulse cells. I'll skip that for now. Reduces stamina consumption from dashing, so running won't tire me out quite so much. Special grindstone effect duration. Pulse cell recovery. Perfect Guard, Enhanced Destruction. Condensed Legion Arm, Attack 1. Did like that. Alright, I'm on phase 3. Number of pulse cells. And quicker Wishstone use is nice. I don't really care much about these other ones. Like, cube uses is fine, I guess, but I'd rather just have another pulse cell. Reduces prices of items. And Perfect Guard, Destruction Enhance. I mean, since I have a weapon that's actually using critical damage boost, that might not actually be terrible there, but let's do Perfect Guard, Destruction. So now this opens up. Perfect Guard causes stiffness. Fable Arts attack number 2. Auto charge pulse cell when discharged. That one's super helpful. Charge Legion when defeating an enemy. I like that. And I really want another grindstone usage. What do we have here? Max Gold Coin Fruit. Increase pulse cells. And fatal attack damage, because why not? Legion arm slots did not do me much good at all, so I don't care. So here's where you can kind of be cheeky. I can get here. Stagger duration. Pulse cells 5. Guard regain 1. Auto charge Legion. Charges Fable upon pulse cell use. And now the new one opens up, and I didn't use all of my quartz to get there. So it's an additional weapon slot, enhanced pulse cell recovery, belt slots, which I can't say I've ever used, or Perfect Guard weapon durability recover. Some weapon durability is restored when a Perfect Guard is successful. And you get another tier of attacks here, including Condensed Legion Arm attack +2, which I like. Lowers damage in discharge state, lowers fury attack damage, increases number of pulse cells, or enhanced deflection recovery. Shortens the time you can't move after your weapon attack is deflected. Well, fury damage sucks, so I'm going to counter that. These are good. Lower weapon durability consumption of stabbing weapons, slashing weapons, grindstone recovery, and your inactive weapons. So good. Let's take slashing, because most of mine are. And then I'm trying to balance these out a little bit for the skills, but it's fine. Fatal attack +2. Pulse cell +6. Let's charge Fable when I do a Perfect Guard, and I have to choose one here. Max Gold Coin Fruit. So I've used all my quartz, and I am fully into phase 6. But those are some of the cool cool skills and abilities you get access to, and you get even more of them in New Game New game +2. Including the ability to just straight up regular block Fable attacks. Ah, that door is closed. I found a room back there in my last playthrough. Or the previous one on this. And there was a letter in there from Simon Manas. And I was curious what it would say this time. And I don't have a weapon equipped. I do now, and... Did I not spec? Oh, I didn't spec into an extra amulet slot. I skipped that somewhere. That's fine. 4 of them really aren't helping me much. So that is a max level weapon from the end boss that's been enhanced. And it still takes 3 hits to take these guys out. Alright. Coming along decently. And you're down. Bonus crit, some thermite. I think you have access to your storage in this game. It did not give me access to the Wish Stone yet, though. But that's fine, you don't need it for a while. And here's your tutorial on fatal attacks. God, I do like that opening. God, this weapon hits so hard and it's short range too. Like it's almost like a short sword instead of a lot of the other weapons I'm using. So you can do so much damage on these puppets. And if I have to go back... Unfortunately for you, I'm perfect blocking everything. Down he went. And now, the items you get are +1s. Though the weapons don't level up that way, which is unfortunate. That's kind of the thing that I think is going to eventually kill New Game Plus for me, is your weapon damage does not scale up to the way the enemies do. And, oh boy, it is painful. It is painful after 1 or 2, even 1 reset, it's still, they do so much damage. Good damage. Very good damage. There we go. That one's down. So, let me see if I can't get to the first puppet boss. Just show you folks something cool and different about that. Jump, 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 murder, jump, 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 murder, jump, 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 murder, jump. Oh, those crits. Those crits are so nice. So, one nice thing about this, too, is you do keep all of your enhancement materials from the last run-through. So, if you, for example, go through and need to wait a while to pick up that first hero weapon from Aldadoro, like maybe you didn't get the Proof of Humanity, you do keep all of your old stuff, so it's actually really easy to enhance a new weapon up to max. You just need enough ergo to do it. I feel like there's a guy over on the one side. There wasn't. Another thing, all of the ergo fragments you pick up from enemies, like, well, I should say not just ones you get from enemies, every ergo fragment in the world ranks up by one level. So I'm not going to get these ones that are worth 100 anymore. I'm getting the 300 ones. So I'm getting triple the ergo from everything, basically. Plus whatever I'm getting from killing enemies. And here's... And here's the phone that Arlecchino should be speaking out of, but he's not ready to talk to us yet. And there we go. Tons of damage and very fast. Oh, that's going to be so good against enemies. So, here's one thing worth pointing out. In your playthroughs, you complete ergo wavelength decoder. Decodes puppet noise by analyzing ergo wavelengths. So, but one of your puzzle boxes that you give to Vanini, I can't remember the name, tells you to come here and check the ground. And you don't find anything. Because I have yet to actually get that puzzle box, that cipher. So, because I don't have the cipher yet, it doesn't do anything for me. Ow. I can kill them with that, though, which is nice. Come here, doggy. Urgent Vanini repair kit. Obtain that. Okay. Oh. Got a nice crit there. That was good. Now we're opening the shortcut. The shortcut that we don't need because we're right at the boss.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
Hello there. Welcome. I didn't think there were. You didn't hear? You ought to buy some. Out here alone?
And now all of these people have an extra disc that they'll sell. But because I didn't buy the other weapons last playthrough, I can buy those now too. As well as Electric Blitz Abrasive to help with the boss and some other stuff. Introducing Parade Puppet. And I can level up still, which is nice. And that's the end of easy levels. Want to do that, or do I want to... Let's try and get capacity running so I can equip a second weapon, because that will help. But I don't have quite enough Fable now to do a lot of damage to this boss. That's fine, though. Alright. Now, since we have the completed Vanini decoder, we can tell what they're saying. We can listen to what the puppets are actually trying to tell us. Which is an interesting layer of information for this story. Finally, I guess it's here. Kick this party into gear. Ow. Ow, ow. I'm perfect blocking everything for the moment, buddy. I think I stopped doing that, actually. Oh, come on! There we go. There's another fatal attack. You could have given the king a real festival. So all of the puppets now talk, and all of the puppets now have a lot more story to tell you. And that's a fun and interesting way that the game expands on the second playthrough. One of my favorite things is actually when you're going to the cathedral. Well, first of all, like, you go through the beginning part of the game, you beat the police puppet, and then you start heading to the cathedral. Or you go to Vanini Works and you're finding out that the Flame King, Fuoco, has started has been making more puppets and sending them to the cathedral. And you don't know why. So, in New Game Plus, when you get to the cathedral, when you're right outside, just before you get to the bridge that has a bunch of carcass monsters on it, and a mini-boss, you actually have puppets shouting something. And in this version, and this second playthrough, you can hear what the puppets are saying, which is, get in the cathedral, protect the humans, and destroy the monsters created by the petrification disease. So that's why the whole crazy thing is happening. The puppets are trying to stop the petrification disease. In part. Part of it is also Geppetto. Like, he specifically... The puppets cannot deny his orders. I am human. Your springs are reacting. But yeah, so it's really neat and interesting, especially when you're fighting the King of Puppets himself. Because there, he specifically is just like, Carlo, listen to me. We shouldn't have to do this. Please, Carlo, stop. Please, Carlo, I don't want to have to kill you, but I will if I have to. I know it'll end this forever. So, like, there's a lot of additional information in the second playthrough. I don't think I'm going to get through all of it, probably. Hey, there's Sophia.
Searched all over the city of Krat to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers, but we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krat, please find Geppetto. Look at Gemini. That's proof you're broken. I'm no inventor. Wait, Krat is a... Be careful.
Yeah, definitely get that moon phase pocket watch. Level up. You don't need to talk to her anymore. And levels now are a lot cheaper too. Because they are essentially like 5... Or it's like 1 more ergo per whatever the previous level was. So you have a long period of time where you can like build up power and strength. And also the gold coin tree is available. Because you can see it on the side, 8 of 12. And if you try to teleport to another stargazer, you do have access to the Saintess of Mercy statue as well. So, yep, it's all there. And what level am I, too? I am 84. I did pretty well on my first playthrough. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it for today, because I don't want to keep doing the beginning of the game over and over and over again. Though it is fun. And it was fun to see, like, how well I manage it with the proof of humanity. Because that is a nice little difference compared to before. Who do I have to raid? Music people, somebody doing Zelda, a Phasmo game. See what that's about later. Who was doing stuff? I don't know Fu that well, though. Yeah, let's raid Bonefoot. Bonefoot's nice people. Maybe? I'm gonna... Who's this person? I see them all the time, and I keep forgetting who they are. anybody playing Lies of P right now? It's always nice to meet new friends. Somebody's doing a first playthrough. Let's see. First time playing Lies of P. Let's see. Who are you? A blind run through Lies of P. They seem fun. Oh, they're doing Armored Core 6 too. Yeah, let's raid this person. They seem like cool people. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I will have next week's schedule out in a couple of hours. Probably going to be doing some Star Rail briefly on Wednesday. Just because the new character is going to drop then, and I want to pull for some stuff on the banner. And that should be fun. But yeah, we're going to raid this channel if we can. Some people lock down raids. Yeah, it looks like it's working. And then I will have my schedule up, as I said before. Reminder, if you want to follow me on my other socials, I got my links here. I am still uploading content to YouTube. I might slow down on that a little bit and just focus a little bit more on VODs, but that info is there too. And I do have a Discord where we're trying to slowly grow the community there. So if you enjoyed hanging out, pop in there. I've got it on my phone, so I am within easy access. But take care, everyone, and I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.